Okay, it's time to put on your listening ears, thinking caps, and laughing shoes. It's time for the Doc and Amy Show with your sweethearts of the airwaves who agree to disagree sometimes. Take it away, Doc and Amy.
Thank you so much, John. How you doing this week?
Doing good. Great to be back with you guys.
Oh, yeah. I see we getting our old familiar face back behind the board.
You called him John.
That's the first, right?
I'm so sorry.
I'll think of another
I'm
name
slipping
for
today. I've have nothing prepared. I'm totally being spontaneous, and right off the bat, I goofed it up.
Well, I just picked you up from jail, so
Yeah,
can't really
that
blame you.
you know, the food has really whacked me a lot of
Yeah.
shit. Welcome, everybody. We're sitting here talking amongst ourselves. Welcome to the Doc and Amy Show here as every Sunday at 5 o'clock. And we want to encourage you to jump in here and play along. The number is 856-227-1360. As we say every week, somebody pick up the phone and do something. We're going to have a little trivia contest later, see if somebody will actually jump on board that as well.
See who knows how to use the internet the quickest.
Yeah, that's cheating. No use
I
of
know.
the internet. You have to pull this from the trivia in your head and, play along.
Yeah, back in the day, like, that was fun.
Yeah.
Because you actually knew that the person who called
You
knew
had
the answer.
Exactly.
And now
it was impressive. Now
Yeah.
it's just like who can type, and it's
that's not right.
What's your name? My name is QWERTY.
My name
And
is QWERTY.
whatever. So anyway, we want to welcome everyone. Again, you can visit us on the web as well, www.thedocandamyshow.com. And we are welcoming Amy today. Hello. She just
thanks.
jumped right in there and didn't say
Hi.
hello to anyone.
Hello.
Her social skills are at a minimum.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But we are here to have a little fun and laughter
Yeah.
today, along with our trivia. And again, we want to remind you that on that website that I mentioned, www.thedocandamyshow.com, I will spell it for you if I have to.
No, please don't.
There is, on the Contact Us page, a photograph. And we have a caption contest in action. The person that applies the best caption to that picture will send you to dinner. So
Yeah, and it's very interesting.
it's a thought-provoking photograph.
It really
That's
is.
what it is.
And scary.
Yes, it represents the Japanese people well. Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
now they're flocking to the website. See what we're talking
Exactly.
about.
All our Japanese listeners. Yeah.
Arigato. What we'd like to do today is start. Amy has been furiously working to prepare some things. Now last night, this was very funny. We watched.
The birds.
Thank you.
I ruined it for
I
you.
was
I'm
there.
sorry.
Duh.
But were you there?
Not completely. I was there along with my buddy Jack Daniels, but
Yeah.
we watched Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds with the boys, and it was delightful.
Harrison fell asleep.
Harrison,
He's a
fell
real
asleep,
party
yes.
animal.
He's 90. And he fell asleep on us. But afterwards we sat, John, you wouldn't believe it, for at least an hour and did nothing but make bird references.
Yeah.
And bird
One
jokes.
after
They
the
were
other.
just, some of them were just horrible.
Oh, it took an ugly turn.
Oh,
sorry. I'll sparrow you that. Anyway, Amy has been.
Wow.
I'm sorry. In the interim period, has been putting together some very cool things,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to get her to jump right in on that because I actually haven't heard them all. So take it away.
All right, so the first thing I have are weird but true headlines.
Ah.
So,
go.
you go online, you read the newspaper, and you read a headline, and it hits me in a different way than I think they intended it.
And what really strikes me about that is that these people are journalists. They went to some sort of journalism school. They probably read Strunk and White. They, have had some formal training in how to,
Yep.
manipulate the language, and they come up with these headlines that are totally unintelligible. So
Yeah.
we'll see what you've.
So
found.
these are actually real headlines.
real headlines.
Real. I did not make these up. Not that I ever make up news stories by any
God,
account.
yes,
No, they're all real. But so the first one is beaver bites man to death in Belarus.
Ooh, right in the Belarus, John. How about that? I don't.
Yeah, we're gonna keep this PG here, but
Well, I'm not sure that it's the first instance of a man being killed directly or indirectly by a beaver, but
yeah, it's probably true.
the biting ones you definitely want to stay away from. Damn. Get it? There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry,
Oh,
I'll go back
that
to the
was
lodge.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
This is wrong.
I'm not on my game.
Okay. So the next one is skid marks among few clues in Texas prosecutor slayings. Like, did they think this through? Like, we know what they meant.
Right, but I think when you get in such an intense situation, that's probably going to happen to about anybody. So it really doesn't narrow the field down as far as heavy duty clues.
Yeah.
I know first you say it, then you do it.
Yeah,
okay.
that's yeah. Okay,
All right.
okay. This one's funny. Fiber is a strategic weapon, and Google knows it. So apparently they've been eating their veggies and they're
yes. Well, a strategic weapon. That would be the A bomb.
They're frosted mini wheats in the morning. Oh,
yes. Okay. I'm sorry.
no, seriously.
I'm sorry. I'm just. I'll go back in my hole now.
Do they think this stuff through?
I do. I think we kind of posed that question.
I mean, if fiber were a strategic weapon, then
oh yeah, well,
our options would be.
Yeah, every nursing home on the planet would be a military base.
Yeah, there you go.
It's whatever. It's the
Prune missiles.
yeah, it's the Metamucil squad. Whatever.
The Metamucil squad.
I don't know.
Alrighty then. All right, this one's funny. Investing lessons from 78% of NFL players who go broke.
From
Yeah. So if you were having budgetary issues and problems managing your money, would you take advice from NFL players who are broke?
I don't think I'm going to take advice from college dropouts who basically their entire livelihood is running one direction through a gate.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I mean, it doesn't seem to me to be, that they're on the list of future Nobel laureates or anything.
I mean, that isn't.
But they've already lost all their money and they're taking.
Yeah,
tips
now they're
from
learning. Yeah, like I don't think it's
Okay.
about not knowing what to do. It's about self-control.
Right.
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 I mean, most people would know that it's not a good idea to spend every cent that you have and every cent that you don't have. It's about
but
self-control.
I gotta have my bling.
I gotta have my bling.
got
You
to
and your
have it.
bling.
Yes, really. I have an NRA belt buckle or something lying around. Yes,
Oh boy.
solid gold nose clip or something. I don't know.
Okay, so this is actually a true story, and this
Oh,
is
she's typing
from
on the computer now. This
Yeah, I need to look up the name of this person.
well, we'll
Okay.
wait.
Excuse me.
It's
So
live radio, darling. Take your time.
this is a bumper sticker. This is real.
Uh-huh.
And the bumper sticker says, "If babies had guns, they wouldn't be aborted."
Yes, that
Now-
was a congressman or something.
Yeah, Steve Stockman. That's his new bumper
if
sticker.
babies had guns.
They wouldn't be aborted.
Yes. When guns are outlawed, only fetuses will have guns. I don't get it.
I don't. It's supposed to have shock value, and it does.
And that's his bumper sticker.
But I really don't. Yeah, that's his. He had them made up, but I don't understand what he
should have-
means by that.
Well, I like my bumper sticker, really.
Which is what?
Oh, it's in a la the Proud Parents bumper stickers that you see all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, mine says my half retarded kid is boinking an honor student.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm just
that's really.
I'm winging it.
great.
I don't,
Yeah, you're really
I
winging
should
it.
be in custody.
That's kind of scary.
I'm-
Yeah,
I'm-
so I don't understand what the point of that is, but it certainly has shock value.
I've been since you said it. I'm trying to figure out. I'm known for shooting my mouth off at inopportune times.
No.
But given the reality of that situation, I can't imagine how painful the outcome might be if a fetus had a gun.
Yeah, ow.
Yeah. And who would load it? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's the stuff they get away with, and they'll still get elected.
Well,
It's
we
insane.
certainly see that from the top down, don't
Yeah,
we?
we do. Okay, let's not get into that.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
So the
I have
next
more.
one is the Ultimate Masters foursome.
Tiger Woods is at it again.
So audience who's listening to us, just think about this.
Both of you.
Yeah. Just think about that just for a moment.
The Ultimate Masters
Foursome.
Yes.
Yeah. How about that?
Yes, hand me my wood.
Nah. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I just.
Okay.
I was going to say,
Here's
the putter
another
joke
real
just
one.
wouldn't come. I
Yeah.
just-
No. Oh. Wow.
I know. I'm having an off day, everyone. I'm just not hitting on all 8 cylinders. But if you would like to help out, if you would like to be so kind as to bail me out and fill this space with something other than what I'm saying, call us at 227-1360, and we will have a trivia question later. So look for that.
Yeah.
So do you have more of these?
I
headlines?
do.
Oh my gosh!
The next one is host tries out pocket hose. That's just a sigh. Like, apparently there's this hose that fits in your pocket.
Is this a byline
and I
for
think
the last one?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I knew that.
Like the pocket fisherman?
yeah. I don't know. So,
The host.
yeah. And then Snooky says, pregnancy is disgusting. I hate it. And I think that's what her mother probably said, too.
No, I think her mother probably had most of her regrets postpartum, and it still hasn't gone away.
Yeah, I'm sure. And then apparently Jane Seymour split.
Ouch.
Jane Seymour split.
Let's think about Jane Seymour split.
Where would she split? Where would you split Jane Seymour? That's the trivia question of the day. Where would you split
it's
Jane
not.
Seymour?
Do not call in on that one. We're barely hanging on to FCC.
No, that was the headline. Jane Seymour split, and they meant she split from her husband. But
I would
you just
yeah.
picture like
That's
like
what
the
you
Velcro
pictured.
ripping or
yeah,
whatever.
you're an amateur. That's not
Yeah,
what
I
I
am.
pictured.
Okay. And speaking of that, the next one is Tiger Woods penalized 2 strokes.
Oh boy. Yeah, well,
Lindsey Vonn was mad about that one.
At some point, I have to exercise the good sense not to participate.
Yeah, there you go.
Get us kicked out of the building.
And the last one is Pope appoints reform panel on child abuse.
Somebody, they're trying to come up with some new ideas or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Or just to learn to keep their mouth shut when they do it. Can't imagine they're trying to fix their mistakes, but who knows?
Wow.
So what was your favorite one? I don't know. I think it might be the fiber is the strategic weapon, and Google knows it.
I don't know. I'm still
hose.
stuck on Jane Seymour.
Seymour
for obvious
split.
Yes. I don't. Certain mental images just will not go away.
Alrighty then.
Yes. So here's what I'd like to do. I'm going to go ahead and throw this trivia question. And this is something I just pulled off the top
Now,
of my
can
head.
I answer this or no? What if I call?
What would be the point?
What if I call?
I made you dinner yesterday.
So what's that mean?
We're going to give dinner to someone else
Oh,
who
okay.
actually participates in this madness.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So, and I just thought of this at home off the top of my head. This is an easy one. We're going to start our very first one with something very simple. So you can call us, 856-227-1360, with the correct answer to this trivia question, and we will have a gift card for you to do whatever you like with.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's
All right.
$3 to McDonald's.
It's no.
You can get a Happy Meal.
It'll be, it's going to be up in like the $25 range. But you
okay.
can, it's something to help out. This is a simple, and we also have another contest in the works right now. So it's already active on our website. So the trivia question is, who was the first president to be the son of a president? Okay. The first president who was the son of a president. And that's a very simple one. You can call us, 227-1360, with the correct answer, and we will get your information and award you handsomely. So, yes, with a picture of me. No.
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's the antithesis of handsome.
Oh, stop.
So anyway, yes, call in. Jump in here, make this very lively. Let's. Who was
Very lively.
Let's-
Presidential questions are so exciting.
Hail to the chief! Hello. We want to just make this interactive with the folks out there listening, both of you. So if you know who the first president who was the son of a former president, let us know.
Let us know.
Yes,
Please,
So
call.
we're waiting.
Okay,
No,
we'll just sit here. We're just
yes.
going to sit here.
We have time. We have 45 more minutes. We're just. No. So you, jeez. So you have now. Do you have anything on Lindsay Lohan? We missed her.
I don't. I was racking my brain and I couldn't, and I wanted it to be good.
Well, the one thing I noticed.
She's so easy to pick on.
Oh, she is. Yes, she's the practice dummy for everybody with any type of forum whatsoever. I did see that she was petitioning to go to rehab and keep her Adderall.
Yes, I saw
and take
that.
that along with her.
Yeah.
It's like until she gets to the 10th or 11th step, she's going to hang on to that last vestige of mental meltdown, I guess.
Well, she's at Coachella this week, and nothing
what is that
rhymes
exactly?
with Coachella.
Oh, well, Nutella, which almost killed somebody.
Nutella, oh yeah.
That almost killed somebody this
Yeah,
week.
it did. I saw that too.
And somebody stole like 100,000 pounds of that or something.
Nutella?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I am. It was a news story.
Who would steal Nutella?
I don't know, but they're going to stick him to the roof of the jail when they find him.
What the heck?
I don't know.
So I just didn't. She was kind of behaving herself this week.
What is Coachella exactly?
It is a music festival.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you're so hip.
I am. Well,
You're so cool. Cool. How do you say that? Is it cool or cool?
Cool.
Cool. Why is there an extra? Why is it 2 syllables?
It's not 2 syllables.
cool.
It elides into the L.
It elides into it. Cool. Cool's cool. I like that. Cool.
Coo is the noise made by a pigeon.
Cool. I said an L on the end.
No, you didn't even come close.
Cool.
Anyway,
Back at the bird
okay, here
jokes
we
again.
okay. It's this. We're elucidating people on your enunciation, so that's,
Wow, that's
lively
quite a
radio.
sentence.
Yes, I'm up to the E's this week.
There you go.
Yeah. So as far as Lindsay, you're off the hook pretty much this week.
Yeah, I
next
was
week, brace yourself.
disappointed.
We're going to have a Lindsay Lohan story to top all of the
Oh
others.
yeah. Well,
I'm
I
excited.
do have another
Please jump in.
thing. Disney rides that were nixed.
Next.
Yeah, they
put the
decided not
kibosh on
to.
these rides.
The kibosh. They decided not to develop
move
and
forward.
build and move forward
I see.
with these Disney rides.
We went to Disney. Not
did.
so awfully long ago, and they got some pretty cool rides.
They have some pretty cool
when
rides.
I was 2 of them. I was waiting in line until they actually got the people off, walked them down the big ladder, and fixed the ride. But
Oh yeah, in Animal Kingdom, the Himalayan ride. What
Yeah.
was that called? Yeah, that was
Himalaya, I think.
crazy. Okay, so I'm going to tell everyone who's listening and John the story. So we bought something and it was wrong. We were trying to get it returned, and we were using like our Disney credits, but it was like $20, and we thought it was a big long thing. So we're sitting there trying to work it out, but nobody could figure out how to do it. So Harrison and Doc were going to go on the roller coaster because Nico didn't want to go. So they were a little bit delayed. So they go to stand in the line. Me and Nico finish up, and we walk to meet them, and they come walking to us and say the ride shut down. People were stuck all the way at the top. Now, how high is this thing?
I 7-8 miles. I don't know.
Shut up. It's a couple hundred feet. This thing is gigantic. The people are stuck at the top. They have to climb down the steps of this huge roller coaster at the top. They have to walk down the steps. If we hadn't had this mess up with what we bought,
I
and
could
not
have
being
gotten
able
to walk
credit
down
it,
these. That
oh
would
my
have been
God,
cool.
I would have had a heart attack. Oh my God.
That would have been so. That would be cool.
Not
And
for
walking-
Harrison. Like, I don't want
Oh,
him walking down.
please.
Oh my gosh, it was horrible. Like, they got stuck at the top and had to walk down. That's insane to me.
That has got to be the most interesting story.
Just shut up. No, it was like really good timing, because if Disney hadn't messed up with charging this thing, you guys probably wouldn't have been up there. Oh, I would have had a heart attack. I can't even imagine.
Well, you would have been on the ground, though. It would have been appropriate.
Oh my gosh. But anyway, what we were talking about Disney
no
rides.
idea. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, Disney rides that were next. Okay.
Yes.
Based on the story Beauty and the Beast, which everybody knows, they proposed a Beauty and the Yeast ride. Supposed to be geared towards women.
I can't. Okay.
They decided it probably wouldn't be like really politically correct.
Yeah, so
they
the laughter is infectious in here right now.
Yeah.
I can tell you that. Beauty and the Yeast. So, if those
There
of
we
you
go.
who are looking forward to the Beauty and the Yeast ride, I'm afraid you're going to have to put those plans on hold.
Yum, yum, yum. The next one was a ride based on Toy Story, and it was Boy Toy Story.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't think that would
sounds
be really
delightful.
Yeah, they didn't think it would be really family appropriate, so they nixed that one. So the next one, this is my favorite one. And this probably would have been a really exciting ride. I'm kind of bummed they didn't do it. Based on Lady and the Tramp,
Oh boy.
Lady Di and the Ramp. It was the story.
Yes, the ride ends abruptly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, basically you would ride like in a limo with the paparazzi chasing you
and smash into a stanchion.
and die.
Yes. Well, that's an e-ticket right there.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Well, she was.
sounds exciting.
No, she karma was against her from the very beginning.
Yes, it was.
She was. I mean, let alone the fact that she's walking around minefields in high heels and thinking the hard hat is going to save her life.
Yeah.
But everywhere she went, people all over the world, thousands of them. Every time she walked out into public, people are yelling, "Die!" Karma.
So it's bound to happen eventually.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So no Lady Di in the Ramp.
I'm so disappointed.
Disney needs to branch out a
Yeah.
little, make things more exciting.
What was the guy's name? She got turned into a pink mist. What was the guy she was riding?
I don't
with,
remember. Wasn't he
Yeti or she was? It was some.
like Eastern European guy or something?
I don't know. I thought it was some some from Bahrain or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, was it? Yeah, I think you're right about that. Yeah.
What was his name? Like
I don't know.
Foamy
I could look
or
it up.
something goofy.
Foamy?
I don't know. Something really goofy.
Foamy.
I don't know. It was.
Oh, my God.
I don't know these things. I don't keep up with it.
It was foamy when it was all over.
Yeah, they like bugs on the inside of the windshield.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's so mean. We shouldn't make fun of that.
I don't care.
I mean, I did. This is Disney. This isn't me. I'm just repeating what they did. So
What
don't
was-
blame it on me.
Now, see, it's going to bother me what
Yeah, what that guy's name is.
Yeah.
It'll be okay. I mean, I think you'll probably get over it pretty quickly.
You're sitting there with the internet at your fingertips.
No, I'm not looking that up.
No, thank you very much.
No, okay.
Yeah, don't support me. Not in the
Yeah.
least. Oh, thank you. Yeah, whatever.
So the next one, we all know Space Mountain.
Yes.
And they wanted to kind of make things a little more lively, so they were going to make Mace Mountain. And basically, you would chase people around and just spray them with pepper spray. I think that would be fun. Don't you think that would be fun?
How about Face Mountain?
Oh,
Oh, don't bang on the microphone, darling. She's hitting her head on the microphone. No,
it's not right.
That would, I mean, there should be an appropriate, an age appropriate part of the park where other people can, enjoy themselves.
yeah, yeah. Well, try to tell them that. So the
Face
next
Mountain
one
would definitely do that.
is the Mad Tea Party. And apparently they were thinking about bringing Sarah Palin and Paul Rand on as sponsors, but they just decided it probably wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, your credibility would have gone right out the window.
Yeah. So they just
Well, they could
kept
have
it the
brought
way it
Snoop
is.
Dogg in for the Mad THC party.
Yeah.
Probably still standing in line with that.
So family friendly. The next one, the Jungle Cruise, they were considering naming that the Jungle Fever Cruise, but again, they didn't think that would be really kid appropriate. And who knows what they would be doing on that cruise?
Yeah.
Probably be better than a Carnival cruise, though.
Yeah, actually, what you could start out in a mock-up of the African Queen, and then end up pushing it along in this leech-infested, little river. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Could talk like Humphrey Bogart, sweetheart.
Oh, there you go. See?
That was more.
No,
Sean
that was
Connery,
pretty
though.
Humphrey.
That was Sean Connery.
Yeah, it was a little. That
Sorry.
was a little Sean
I
Connery.
apologize for that. What?
Put a sock in your mouth to talk like Sean Connery.
People have been telling me to do that for years.
Nah.
Hasn't got me anywhere.
And the next one was they were trying to just be like a little more green and environmental.
Uh-huh.
So instead of the Swiss Family Treehouse, they were going to do the Swiss Chard Family Treehouse.
Okay.
That would be tasty.
Well, see,
I like Swiss
again.
chard.
I went to in a completely different direction on this, John. I'm picturing a Swiss family who's charred. All the firefighters
That's
rushing
very
in.
sweet.
Yeah,
that would go over real well with the
That
kids.
ride would stink.
Yeah. And then Pirates of the Caribbean. Again, this would be another ride hosted by the GOP, and it would be Primates of the Caribbean.
Okay, all right. Primates of the Caribbean.
Well, we have to balance,
Fair and balanced. Yes, that's us.
Yeah. I mean, I make fun of Obama all the time. I get to make fun of the GOP.
That's appropriate.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. That's my point. Yeah, so those are Disney rides that were next. I think they should have done some of them. I think it would have been fun.
Well, as we established on one of our early shows, Walt Disney was a Nazi, so...
Yeah, oh yeah, we
With an
talked about
article
that with
written by,
everybody.
Fritz Hitler or whatever his name
Yeah,
was. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was absolutely Nazi.
Yeah, all these subliminal art things in the cartoons, and he was supposed to be. He was a communist, and
Yeah.
it was
horrible.
enlightening.
Yeah. So that's good old Disney rides.
Good old Disney.
Yeah.
Well, if you have any favorite concepts of future Disney rides, certainly let us know at 227-1360. And again, that trivia question is floating out there unanswered.
Floating.
Yes. So again, who was the first president to be son
If
of a
nobody
former
else
president?
calls in, I'm calling in because I want dinner.
Do you understand how this works?
Yeah, I understand perfectly how it works.
You're paying for dinner or whatever.
I want
Okay. I probably am going to do that anyway. So, we... Oops, I don't want to spill the beans on that, do I?
Oh, no.
No.
Okay, no.
Oh, the little cherubs are out in the lobby.
The cherubs.
That's precious.
That's something else we watched this weekend, Mrs. Doubtfire. That's like
yes.
the funniest movie.
Oh, yes. I run by fruiting. When he bounces the lemon off the back of Pierce
Oh,
Brosnan.
yeah. That's a funny movie.
It's always funny to watch, an old transvestite get hammered at the country club. I've seen that a million times, I believe.
Oh my God, it's just wrong. So wrong.
I didn't write it.
No, but I really like that movie.
That's a good movie.
I'm just like laughing out loud.
Oh, it was. Yeah, the
Innuendo.
innuendo.
Yeah,
yes,
it was
thank
great.
you very much.
It's perfect.
Oh, and,
for all age groups.
and the little just spontaneous seeming little
Yeah.
snippets just that
Yeah.
just sliding into the
Yeah.
road there. You really have to.
Have
keep
you
up
ever
with
seen that movie, John?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God! You have
Again
to
with
see
this.
that
Oh.
movie. It's really funny.
You should get out more, John.
yeah, really, or
definitely.
stay in more.
Well,
Yeah.
it's your decision, I guess. Flip a coin.
No, that movie is hilarious. I haven't seen it in forever, and I mean, there were points we were laughing so hard we couldn't even catch our breath. It's very funny.
Yeah.
I would highly recommend it.
Yes, we're going to. For those of you listening, every week we will have a children's movie that we recommend for all of our adult listeners to watch. And
Yeah, it's very
enjoy.
exciting. Nothing but excitement here at the Doc and Amy Show.
Yes. All we need is that little cricket noise that we forgot to bring, and my day would be complete.
You forgot to bring. It's all your fault.
John, would you like to trade chairs?
He's like, no.
I'm not taking that crap. All right. Well, what we need to get down to a little business here. What I'd like to do is give you some information from one of our sponsors, and what I am going to do is share that with you. Now, bear with me. I'm having to read. So we'll see how smoothly
This will be
goes.
hard
Yes.
for you to do.
Alrighty. Spring's here, and the folks at Western Pest want to remind you that it's time to inspect and treat for those nasty invaders that might be lurking in, on, or around your home. Our friends at Western Pest have been the go-to experts since 1928. Long time. They can handle those home invaders for you, from the tiniest bug to some of the most persistent rodents. They've got you covered. If you haven't had your home inspected yet, just give them a call at 1-800-544-BUGS, B-U-G-S, to schedule a visit from a highly trained and respected professional today. That's Western Pest, your pest expert since 1928, and that's 1-800-544-BUGS, B-U-G-S, and tell them you heard about them right here on the Doc and Amy Show. So that's Western Pest. Give them a call, because we have some bugs at work out there right now. We have some bugs at work in here right now. But now we have sat and we were discussing some other things this morning. I was trying to remember something that we were kind of bouncing back and forth with.
Yeah. Well, did you hear? I'm sure you probably did about the story in Albany, New York, where the teacher required the kids to write a story on why Jews are evil.
Yes, I did hear that. Did you hear that, John?
I didn't hear that. No.
What do you do? Are you in like a cocoon?
No, so
Poor guy.
there's a teacher in Albany, New York.
You're on
and-
work release, aren't you?
Work release, yeah, he is. and an assignment she gave was for her students to write a story about why Jews are evil. Now, my guess is that she asked them to write this because she wanted them to make an argument for something that was almost impossible to argue.
It was
for.
a counterpoint to the Nazi position.
Right.
You know, yes.
Right.
Trying to, yes.
And I had assignments like that in school where your teachers asked you to take a side that almost nobody would take. And I think that my guess is that, that's probably what the point of the teacher was, to
Well, why couldn't
give
it be
them
like,
a really tough writing assignment.
why spam is good for you or something like that, something innocuous.
And I understand that. And I'm sure if I were Jewish, I would be offended. And I'm not saying that it's okay. I just think it's a little bit blown out of proportion. It was an essay. I don't think the teachers believed that Jews were evil or wanted
Evil?
the students.
They're evil and they don't fall down.
They're evil. Oh, my God.
Whatever, I don't know.
I don't think she wanted the students to believe that in any way, shape, or form. I just think she was trying to give them a challenging assignment.
What really is the issue here is that she's a moron. She's a college-educated numbskull who's in charge of children 6 hours a day.
Yeah, it could be.
With no, grasp of, good common sense and the rationale. And there is way too much of that going on right now. And
And I think the superintendent...
I'm getting on my soapbox here, John.
Yeah, you're so
back up, my soapbox.
But the superintendent agreed with you. She apologized, because this has been national news, and she assured everyone that she's going to revert back to the normal curriculum, and they're going to be doing essays that she thinks are more appropriate,
Good.
like
That's
why drowning kittens is good fun,
There you go.
and how to trick retarded kids into taking the blame for your evil activities. They feel like those are the more important, inappropriate essays for people to do.
something harmless. Okay. Okay. And yes, we said retarded. Just don't even try it.
Well, I'm not a school teacher, so I can say whatever I want.
Well, I did this PC stuff. It's just getting out of hand. We're sitting here. I actually have a copy of the First Amendment in my pocket. So I have
He
this little
carries the Constitution around with him.
and the Declaration of Independence. It's a little thing that
No, I'm not kidding.
No, Harrison got it for me at the Franklin Institute.
did.
It's a
It was
little
very
pocket.
sweet.
Yes.
Yeah, that's sweet. Harrison got me flowers.
He just walked
yesterday.
by out there,
Did
made
he?
a face at me.
He's like running.
Sit down. Behave yourself.
I got flowers yesterday, and it wasn't from Doc. Harrison gave me a little bouquet of flowers, and he took a little piece of paper and wrote "Mommy" on the outside, and left them for me. It was very sweet.
Dandelions.
No, stop! It was sweet though.
They're weeds.
Oh,
Don't tell Harrison.
stop.
They're weeds.
It was very sweet.
They're edible. Have you ever had dandelion greens?
Have I ever had them?
Yes.
Well, they ate them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're actually really good. You can
geez.
buy them in the
Okay.
supermarket.
This is
They're
the
delicious.
challenge of my life. I'm gonna ask a question that John's gonna say yes to. Yes, I've done that. Yes, I've seen that.
No, they're actually really good. Dandelion greens.
They're
they sell them in the
they're like
supermarket.
collard greens with a little dog poop on them.
Oh,
If you get them,
stop.
if you don't
No,
treat
they're,
them
they're
properly,
very good actually.
they're not bad.
They're delicious. I like all the mixed greens, like Swiss chard. That's delicious, and kale and dandelion.
I love
greens.
kale. But
And
you can't cook
collard
it too
greens.
much. You got to keep it nice and firm.
No,
I love-
it's good.
Kale
Yeah.
is awesome.
No, dandelion greens are delicious.
My whole family used to think I was completely out of my mind when I was a kid because I would ask my mom to make kale. For
yeah, that's one of his favorite foods is kale.
me. Oh, and I like me spinach too.
Yeah. Okay. whatever. So anyway, so that really was a true story about.
Well, what was the other teacher thing? That we saw it today. The teacher had the kids write a little thing out saying that they would be happy to give up constitutional rights in order to make themselves feel safer or something.
With the new gun laws.
Yeah.
She made her
Another-
fourth graders write this.
Another idiot.
In crayon, it's written, "I would be happy to give up my constitutional rights to be safer." A fourth grader, she had to write that. Oh, that infuriated me. I mean, who does she think she is?
I'm gonna go shoot her.
Yeah, there you go.
There you
See? Okay. No, that's great. Oh, yeah, that'll be great.
What do you think of that?
The SWAT team.
Yeah, we're gonna be. What?
That was a joke, everyone.
We could. Actually, what's they're pranking people. They're calling people are calling SWAT teams to stars' homes now.
Oh, really?
They're being swatted.
Oh, I saw something about that.
Yeah.
On the news too. What's this world coming to?
A halt. It's coming to a halt.
It is.
Yes.
It's insane.
Yes.
So we have some new TV shows.
We do.
Yeah.
She's amazing, John. She's a font of creative input.
A font.
Yes.
Oh. You're a font of vocabulary.
Gracias.
Okay.
Yes.
So we have some new TV shows.
Merci buckets.
Yeah. Merci buckets.
Bonjour, mon ami.
For the makers of Duck Dynasty and Nip and Tuck comes Duck Rhinoplasty.
Jeez.
Doesn't that sound exciting?
Till you get the bill. I'm sorry.
No, that would be really exciting.
Yeah.
See ducks get nose jobs.
So,
I mean, seriously, that would not surprise me, though.
Uh-huh.
It wouldn't.
I would.
There's some crazy shows on now.
One of them getting like a toucan, getting the toucan.
Yeah, okay.
Proboscis out there, yeah. And implants?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what? I want chicken breasts.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, whatever.
So the next one
this
is
insane.
we've all heard of Game of Thrones. That's like a really hot show right now.
We used to play that, in like stadiums and concerts and things, large gatherings, when there was a chance to go to the bathroom. Yes, it was like musical Thrones.
Oh, God.
Oh, it was...
Nair, 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 nair. Do that in the outhouse?
Yes, we had outhouses exclusively when I was growing up.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
See? So the next one, Game of Thrones. This is going to be sponsored by Travelocity, and it's Game of Gnomes.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be cute, though? Little gnomes.
I like the toilet one better.
Yeah.
And then, they could get William Shatner because of his name. It'd be like...
Oh, God.
Okay.
That's not right. Okay.
I don't know. What's that?
Then we have from the makers of Wheel of Fortune.
I missed rehearsal, John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. From the makers of Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Torture.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, and they gave an example of some of the things that would be on the wheel.
Now you're
that
talking
you
my
spin.
kind of show. Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the torture is watching back-to-back episodes of Caroline in the City.
Oh, jeez.
Remember that show?
I do.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
fondly. Yes.
Yeah. We haven't seen Leah
So
Thompson since.
Wheel of Torture.
Wheel of Torture.
I suppose, it's the only game show where you could actually buy a bowel.
You might need to.
Yeah, I guess.
There you go. The next one would be a ride on an Indian bus.
Wow.
Tourism's down 25% since that incident, so they recently added that one.
Oh, leave the dive indoors, my friend.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the next one would be for a few hour talk with Dennis Rodman about physics.
Well, he probably, culled a bunch of, nuclear secrets out of Kim Jong-un.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, they
Yeah.
were sitting there talking about whatever. The astrological signs. And
There you go.
I'd love to have been a fly on the wall during that conversation.
Yeah, what is up with that?
I
don't
know.
understand that. What did he call Kim Jong and go, "Yo, can I come over and visit you?"
Yo-un.
Yo-un.
But you got the two probably freakiest people on the planet, sitting, right next to each other. I mean, there's a missed opportunity for a sniper if I ever saw one.
Yeah, and apparently Kim Jong, he's looking for some money because they're hurting really bad. So they are making him the new Kool-Aid man. Yeah. I think he'd be pretty good.
We should have rehearsed this.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I mean, the guy...
He has them all drinking his Kool-Aid, so...
He's got an ICBM, and we know the basic architecture of ICBMs, the silhouette of those.
Yeah.
And his is called the Typo Dong 2. Typo Dong 2.
Yeah, they didn't really think that through real well, did they?
No. I'm not going there. Never mind.
Okay.
I can't. I could, but I wouldn't be here next week.
So the next show we have is Law and Order, and the new show is Law and Attention Deficit Disorder.
That's for me right there.
When the producers they asked, they were interviewing him and asking for a quote on what the show would be about. They asked him to explain the premise. They said, and I quote, "Puppies are cute, and did you see that new ad for Axe?" Yeah, so apparently they just
New ad, ADD, ad.
and there you go.
Yes, there.
Yeah.
We'll get something out of this.
Yeah. We'll get something out of it.
John is yawning over here.
Yeah, he's asleep.
It's all over.
It's just one of those days.
Yes.
So then I also have, these are really funny.
227-1360.
Help us.
If you'd like to call it. And we still, and that trivia question is still out
See,
there.
this is why we need to drink before we come.
I did. Where were you? That's why this
Somebody
is going
had to
so smoothly,
drive.
darling.
You know, that's not, what? Did you write on that in crayon? I have a Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Oh, this is so weird. And it has
And did
like
you
a
see
little
that puppy?
sticker on it. No,
We're doing
seriously.
a radio show.
No, and it has my name on there. It says Amy on here.
Well, let
Did
me
you
see.
write that in crayon? That's freaky. How did they know my name?
I did not. No, I imagine one of your offspring probably did that when you were.
They wouldn't write Amy. They would write Mom. That is really weird.
It says almond.
Oh, it
sweetheart.
does?
Yes.
Whoops.
Oh God.
Never mind. Apparently, I can't read. We'll just stop now.
So we're Donnie and Marie Almond now.
Annie Marie Almond.
Jesus, this is
That's
going-
just wrong. So there's some.
You got anything to add here, John?
Yeah, come on, John. Come on, man. What's going on?
He said, "Wake up." He's over here. I think he just opened an artery on his wrist. I know.
I
I'm
brought
ready
the
to.
mop. I always have a backup mop just in case.
I could do our other commercial, I suppose.
Sure, do our
Gotta
other
work that in
commercial.
at some point.
Yeah, you got to work it in at some point.
These folks, are depending on us to get the word out.
They
And
are,
I
yeah.
I
Go
think
ahead,
it's only
go
a
for it.
public service and a
Yeah.
personal service to them.
My stuff can wait.
Oh yes,
It always does.
Yes. Oh, perfect segue into the sponsored spot here.
There you go.
What we'd like to do is share with you a concept that we told you about last week. Our friends at the Out of Nowhere Comedy Tour have developed not only a stellar stand-up show. We have several comics that they use, and that's very cool. They drop a comedy club right in where one does not exist, and they bring you a phenomenal comedy show. But this is the thing that they ran past me, and I really think it's an awesome concept. And check this out, John. What they do is a roast. If you have someone who's celebrating a retirement, a job promotion, anniversary, birthday, divorce, anything, doesn't
Divorce.
matter. They will actually do a roast. Your honoree will be roasted a la the celebrity roasts on television. They get together with you and get all the necessary information and do an actual roast of that person. I think it's an excellent concept. We have seen their comedy in action. It's pretty darn good stuff. Folks that have been on radio, television, and film, and all that, very good comics, and they will actually supply you with a roast of your favorite or least favorite individual. It's pretty cool. If you want some more information on that, certainly you can visit our website, www.thedocandamyshow.com, or you can call these pranksters at 856-571-3939. Tell them you heard about them here on the Doc and Amy Show, and if you'd like to roast someone in any fashion, certainly give them a call.
That's great.
So I wanted to get that worked in there. I didn't,
There you go.
and I apologize for not having the ad copy in front of me.
That's
fellas.
okay. We're used to you not being prepared.
Well, you know what?
So tired of you slacking.
Well,
Just had enough.
If I were a responsible human being, I wouldn't be on the radio just goofing off.
There you go. But I have some funny headlines.
Again?
Now, no, these are really funny. Like, these aren't, like, real headlines. Well, these are real headlines, but it's different. It's not up to interpretation.
Are you following this, John? Do you have any idea
Oh,
what you're
just
saying?
be quiet. Just, okay, so,
So these are different from the ones before,
yeah.
and they're real, actual
The
headlines.
real actual headlines. So
Okay, here we go.
the first one is Army vehicle disappears. An Australian Army vehicle worth $74,000 has gone missing after being painted with camouflage. So it worked.
That's some pretty good paint right there.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
righty.
Well, no, you can't beat that.
By golly, some of these guys know what they're doing. I
Yeah.
guess.
The next one is man accused of killing lawyer receives a new attorney.
Oh, handy. Well,
Now, would you want to be that attorney?
no, I don't think so. Jeez, he'll keep killing them off till he gets a good one.
Yeah, and why is that news? He has to receive a new attorney, right? By law?
I don't
Until
know.
they run out of attorneys.
I don't know if you
Hey,
can
wait
endless-
a minute! I have an idea. We could do a mass extermination of attorneys. Just assign them all to this guy.
A serial killer awaiting trial.
He kills as he awaits trial. Yeah, he might be onto something here.
His court-anointed attorney, you get him walking in there. Okay, next.
Okay. Okay, this one's good.
Ring anything else out of that one.
Mayor of Paris to homeless. Go home.
There's some good advice,
So
boy.
sensitive. I thought the Parisians were like all lovey-dovey and sensitive, and apparently not. It's like, dude, he doesn't have a home.
You've had enough
not
of the
right.
homelessness. Go home.
Oh, so this one's good. Mississippi's literacy program shows improvement. They misspell Mississippi.
How does it? How would you pronounce the way they spelled it?
Mississippi's.
Mississippi. It's
Instead
Mississippi.
of Mississippi, it's Missippi. Mississippi's.
Mississippi.
Like, really?
Okay, now so read it, pronounce it properly.
Mississippi's literacy program shows improvement.
There you go.
There you go. I mean, really?
Mississippi. It's a new state.
And one would assume that if they're reporting on this, they live in Mississippi. So, and who doesn't know how to spell Mississippi? Missippi. Everybody knows that.
That was impressive.
It wasn't?
Yes.
I can do it
was-
faster.
I can do the alphabet backwards.
Can you do it? Do it.
ZYXWVUTSRQPONMLKJIHGFEDCBA.
How many times do you think he's been pulled over? Can you walk a line for us, too?
Not without a net under it.
That's kind of scary.
Yourself.
So the next one is homicide victims rarely talk to police. What?
I guess.
I want a job. You know what? If I can't get a job as a weatherman, I want a job as a newspaper reporter. Seriously. Like, hello? Thanks for that news flash.
Now, maybe John can answer this. Since we're in radio, can we get press credentials?
Yeah, of course.
We can?
And we could get on the...
I don't think John really knows what
see-
he's like, yeah, of course.
Whatever you say, man. It's your show. No, I was thinking maybe we get, a seat at the White House press corps.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll just get right in there.
There are 49 chairs in that room. They have to put somebody in them.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
No,
Excuse me,
wake up
Mr.
now.
Pretendant.
Be nice now.
I am.
Here's a good one. Utah Poison Control Center reminds everyone not to take poison.
It's good that we have professionals.
I know.
That can give us good guidance.
'Cause I didn't
on
know
things
that.
like Yes.
I need to be reminded of that every now and again. So apparently
Look
most
at that skull and crossbones. Say, look, they put my picture on there.
Yeah. Apparently most earthquake damage is caused by shaking. Yeah. Really, this is just cutting edge research.
These have to be, world class periodicals that these things are coming from.
Yeah, it is. No, like some of them are like the Associated Press. It's not like,
Oh my God.
yeah. This is
Guilt
funny.
by association.
This is kids for you. Those kids today. Waterford boy 8 saves sister's life. Very sweet story. So they have a quote from him. Quote, "I wouldn't do it again. She's been a pain this week."
Look out, girly.
Yeah. It's so sweet. Like, come on. So the next one is federal agents raid gun shop, find weapons.
Wow. Probably on their second try.
Yeah, really. They're not real bright.
Oh, it probably Eric Holder, was having them shipped to Mexico in the dark of night or something.
Yeah, this is
Our
crazy.
gun-running attorney general.
Yeah,
to
here's-
quote another show.
What show's that?
That's the
can't
Conservative
say?
Commandos right here
Oh.
on WNJC in the
okay.
afternoons. Yes, I listen to that. I'm devoted
A
to
conservative commando.
Yes, because I'm conservatively commando.
Please.
Yes, well, I'm wearing pants.
Lord.
Whatever. I don't know. This has gone completely to hell. Anyway.
It's going out of hand. So apparently statistics show that teen pregnancy drops off significantly after age 25.
Yeah.
That's another newsflash. I didn't think that you could
Like adulthood
be a teen who was
cures
pregnant
puberty
when you
Okay.
weren't a teen. So I don't, unless the pregnancy lasts like 6 years or something. Are they elephants? I don't know.
Well, elephants only 3 years, man. That's
Oh, really? 3 years?
Yeah.
Oh my.
They have a 36 month gestation.
Really? I knew it was long. I didn't think it was that long.
Can you imagine what kind of cravings an elephant would have?
Oh my gosh, that's insane.
Go on, get me 200 pounds of Taco Bell.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. 3 years? Wow. Kim Kardashian looked
Yeah.
like an elephant by then.
But, the upside is they can get rid of them before 18 years pass.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
See
Yeah.
ya.
Yeah.
Take your trunk and go.
Here's a good one. City unsure why the sewer smells. Well, see, there's this little thing after you eat.
Oh, let's
You have to sit on the potty.
Let's go through the entire biological process.
Now, here's another one on attorneys, and I love this. An Alton attorney accidentally sues himself.
I bet he went blind too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry.
This is a good one.
He was a self-appointed attorney.
Oh, there you go. Wow. Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. This is very creative, this one. I really
God.
like this.
And
And I'm
s-
surprised you haven't thought
Not a
of this.
minute too soon, John.
Yeah, no, it isn't. No. Man eats underwear to beat a breathalyzer. Like, would that work? Like, if you ate your underwear? Would that, like, absorb all the alcohol
It depends
in your
on your
system?
habits, I suppose.
No, really, would that work?
I would probably
That's
hide
crazy.
the odor of the bourbon.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's a picture of
It was
that?
very creative. He looked.
Oh yeah, if he ate his underwear, it would hide that.
It says he's 18. John, look at him. He looks like he's like 40 something.
not
Does he
18.
look 18?
He looks like he's 45.
I know. That's crazy. I mean,
So
he
can you
looks
imagine what
really
his
old.
underwear looks like?
Yeah, I know.
See, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, and then apparently state prisons are going to replace easy open locks. It's like, who is in control here? Seriously?
there are some dandy ideas happening
I
in these
know.
headlines.
I don't know where they get this stuff. So
Easy open locks.
yeah,
And a
here's
state prison.
this is by Wayne Hansen, who's the Redwood Company extension educator. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Bugs flying around with wings are flying bugs.
Let me take some notes on this.
Yeah, and I mean, that's just a perfect story since our sponsor is Western Pass.
Yes, they could probably identify that readily.
These people are so smart. This is funny. Dead body found in cemetery.
Wow. Well,
I
if you
know.
want to
I've
hide
never seen a
something, you
dead
put it
body
out
in a
where
cemetery.
nobody's going to look.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Well, usually they're.
I thought it was for flowers.
in bronze and concrete and
Yeah.
under 6 feet of dirt.
I just thought it was like a
somebody
garden.
skipped a couple of steps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
He's probably an attorney.
yeah.
For that guy that was, knocking them off one after the other.
Yeah, here's one it's just very insensitive.
No.
Deaf people focus of fraud, and one of the people who was frauded. This is
Frauded?
This is a quote. Defrauded, whatever. Said, I tried to warn people and save some of them from investing, but some didn't listen.
Some of the deaf people
Didn't listen.
For
I
those
hate
of
when
you
deaf
keeping
people
track at
don't
home,
listen.
that is the conundrum, right?
There you go. It's a conundrum. Oh, and here's another good one based on my Disney ride,
Uh-huh.
the Diana one.
I can hardly wait.
Princess Diana was still alive hours before she died. I've never heard of that before.
That is good investigative journalism. Right?
Yeah,
Yes.
it totally is. So, this is great. This is government at work for you.
Are you going through every headline?
No, do you want me to
ever?
stop?
No, I'm just wondering.
No.
I mean, you have such a wealth
Yeah.
of these.
County to pay $250,000 to advertise lack of funds. Doesn't that sound just perfect? That's not even a conundrum.
That he must have been recently let go from the federal government.
Yeah, exactly. And then this is really sad. 17
So is
remain
the
dead
show.
in morgue shooting spree.
17 remain dead.
Dead in morgue shooting spree.
A morgue shooting spree.
Yeah.
That's just target practice, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't. I mean, that's just. I don't know how that happens.
Why'd you go shooting people in a morgue? They're easy to hit. They're not moving
real,
around.
not real bright.
Well, I'm guessing the guy just doesn't have a whole lot of confidence in his marksmanship.
No.
I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's I'm just clutching at straws here, like I've been doing for almost an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, a one-armed man applauded the kindness of strangers. Now, I would like to have seen
The
that.
sound of one hand clapping.
Yeah.
There you go. And if
See?
you did it in
We
a
thought it
forest, would
couldn't
anyone
happen.
hear?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Oh, God.
Yeah. Here's another one. Threat
here's another one,
disrupts
John.
plans to meet about threats.
Say that again.
Threat disrupts plans to meet about threats.
Well, apparently they should have planned for that.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. I don't know.
So I'm done with my headlines. I'm not
Thank
going to
you.
read the last one
Those are the headlines, ladies and gentlemen.
because I give up.
Thank
They
you.
were very
Thank you.
exciting. And I didn't write those. Those were real headlines.
Well, thank God they're out of the way.
Yeah.
So we can move on here. No offense to you. I mean, I think,
Oh, okay, fine. I won't take offense.
no, but I mean, the people that wrote these things are complete idiots.
Yeah.
Uh,
And are we complete idiots for reading them? That's the question.
No, we got an hour to kill. Might as well do something.
No, it just amazes me. Like, doesn't anybody read these?
227-1360.
Nobody called about the trivia question.
If you even know who the current president is, we don't care. Just call, pick up the phone. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Do you really think anybody's listening? Really?
I don't know, dude. I totally want a $25 gift certificate for dinner.
Well, you're disqualified.
Why?
We have to do that disclaimer thing,
yeah, because I want it.
Friends and family of the Doc and Amy Show.
Yeah.
It's representative staff.
Yeah.
Whatever. Taxes and title extra. We never do that. I think we're going to have to probably.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Because we're just being flooded by
put that-
calls.
Yes, we want to be
We're
fair.
friends and family.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
narrow this down and
Yeah.
be fair. Because
So if nobody calls, are you going to tell us the answer?
yes, the very last thing I do
Okay.
on the air today will be to give the answer to
Because I'm
the trivia
dying to
question.
know.
Okay. Well, I will give folks another
Okay.
3 minutes. And,
Okay.
after that
Better
point,
call
we
in.
will take no more callers and we will divulge the information.
Okay. It's very exciting.
Yes.
It's a final countdown.
Yeah. I was thinking Kurt might call in today, but
Yeah, I'm
apparently
surprised. Our friend Kurt.
He's doing some audiovisual work. I bet.
Yeah. He's
Yes.
probably slicing his wrists listening to the show.
I know. I'm sure already. But we do come to you every week. Please don't use this fiasco here today as the
You say that every week.
as the benchmark for what we do. We often have very delightful guests who take the reins and bring us very entertaining things. You can go to www.thedocandamyshow.com and listen to some of our archived shows. Very entertaining, very enlightening stuff.
Yeah, Harrison was actually speaking. A guest was actually singing one of Todd Chappelle's songs.
Yes, Todd Chappelle.
Yeah, last night. What was he singing? We were singing it too. Which one was it?
What if your beer was gone? No, that was,
No, not What If Your Beer Was Gone. Another one, and we were rhyming it with everything. I forget. I can't remember which one, and he also sings some of Carla's songs too.
Yes,
they
and
love
Carla
them.
Ulbrich,
They're really
is
funny.
very, very
Yeah.
entertaining. Yes, so we'll be having
Yeah.
guests on from time to time, and I'm sure you will enjoy that. Both of you, again. So I'm
Including John.
I'm calling. Wake up, John! It's a
It's a wheel of torture. You have to listen to the Doc and Amy show for an hour.
Yes. So the answer to our trivia question.
Oh man.
Unfortunately, no one came and called in with the right answer. Save me some money.
Yeah, there you go.
The answer is John Quincy Adams. John Adams was
Was
president.
not
He was
George
also
Bush.
the first president to occupy the White House. Did you know that? Yeah, 1800.
I did
Yes.
know that.
Did you?
Yes.
Well, thank
I'm
God.
actually smarter than you think.
Okay. I'm not going there. I
Oh
have to-
no! See,
I have
you're
to live
so
with this woman.
smart.
Yes.
You just know when to shut your
Know when the
mouth.
line is, yes. So anyway, every week we come here on Sunday to bring you this delightful hour of radio. And this was an off week for us.
It's heart pounding, exciting.
We really look forward to somebody calling in and helping us out with this. And, we would certainly encourage you to do so. We encourage you to visit our website, www.thedocandamyshow.com. You can tweet us at the Doc and Amy, or Doc and Amy Show? Doc and Amy Show.
Doc and Amy show.
Is it Doc and Amy Show?
The DocandAmyShow.com.
No.
Oh, tweet DocandAmyShow.com. I mean, at Doc and Amy Show. God. I have my brain on the website
Yes.
address.
So,
At Doc and Amy.
so you can tweet us at Doc and Amy.
Yeah, at
Yes.
Doc and Amy.
So it's at.
At.
Yes. I finally established it.
Yeah,
So,
that
John Quincy Adams was our winning answer. Thank you very much for not participating.
Yeah,
you
now I'm getting some
deadbeat.
dinner, baby.
Okay, so we are going to take advantage of that dinner ourselves.
I am.
I want to thank Amy for
thank
all
you.
of her information and having fun with us today. I want to thank John. John is back, and we always have great fun with him. Next week, he will be here with a new name. So we'd like to sign off now.
And earplugs.
And earplugs. And he will have stitches in that artery.